Konami Studios. A Man Among Ye, Issue 2. It is safe to say this is my new favorite series, currently on shelves. I love the first issue. I think it was fantastic. The artwork was great. It reminds me of some early Vertigo stuff, like that 90s era of comic books. I love the pirate theme. I love the characters we're seeing, like the mythos of Nassau and all these characters and the Jolly Roger and all these people. It's fantastic stuff. And I think the second issue really amplified what I want to see from this series. High stakes action, some cool pirate stuff, some political intrigue, and some girls kicking ass, and that's a lot of what we got here. We open up this issue kind of where we left off in the first one. We know that our prisoner who's aboard our ship with Jack Rackham is now a girl, and that girl is Mary Reed, and she's the daughter of this, I guess you could say a naval officer. His ship was attacked by pirates. That was 8 years ago. Now she has infiltrated the Navy in order to... we don't really know why yet. She's trying to find somebody, I'm thinking, or maybe find her father. But she is now aboard the ship, and she's being threatened. But of course, Anne's going to stick up for her because, hey, it's another girl. I think that's really cool stuff. And even Jack's like, yeah, okay. I mean, I'm not going to kill her. She seems like she's cool. Why should we waste the time to kill her? She seems useful. I like her. She's got an attitude. She's one of the few people that's actually talked to me, someone that, should. So, yeah, absolutely, we're going to keep her. She's going to stay... Oh, what do you call that top of the ship? Where the sail, the little deck on the sail there. That's where Anne takes her to stay the night, so none of the other guys come to attack her or do anything to harm her. And they have, a really nice conversation when they're just talking, and Anne's like, yeah, I mean... I was married for a bit to this guy. He sucked, and I did it because I didn't know what else to do with my life. I didn't know if I could be free, and it was expected of me. I didn't know I could be somebody greater than or something other than that, so it's kind of why I did it. And I think that's a really cool moment, because you also see there's two sides to Mary in this situation. She's like, wow, you are Aunt Bonny. You are the pirate queen. You are this crazy lady that everyone tells stories about, and you are insane. But you're probably also the most liberated woman in the world, so... that's not really a bad thing. You were married to a guy, it didn't work out. Look at you now, you're perfect, you're doing great. You don't even have to dress like a man to get on board a ship. You're just being yourself and having fun. Again, I have to talk about the artwork in this book. It's so gorgeous. The colors are so clean, the inks are so vibrant. I'm loving the way it looks. It reminds me of that old school Vertigo feel, It just feels like that kind of book, and I think it's great and fantastic. And normally I think the lettering could get annoying in a book like this where they're trying for a certain aesthetic or a certain look, but I thought it was really well done, very interesting. So Mary and Anne, they have their conversation there. And then we cut to Nassau, because we're back on Nassau, and Wood Rogers is here. He's going to hang a bunch of pirates because the old Nassau is out, the new Nassau is in. Get used to it, boys and girls, because Nassau's changing. And then we are introduced to a character who is locked up in the prison. He's talking to one of his shipmates, and I wasn't expecting we were going to go this route so quickly in this book. I kind of figured we have to be seeing some other people that were around in this era, We got Jack Rackham, of course we got Aunt Bonny, we got Wood Rogers, now we got Charles Vane. A character I'm very fascinated by. That guy is very intriguing. He's the Pirate King. I would say he was bigger than Jack Rackham at some points, and maybe even bigger than Aunt Bonny, but I'm very curious to see what's going to happen here. He's next in line to be hung, and we'll have to see what happens there. I think he's going to escape, and he's probably going to work with Anne for some reason there, because I do believe they have a history. If I'm not mistaken, I think they have a history. I don't know what it is, though. But I think it's going to be really intriguing to see. He's looking really cool, looking really tough, very different than Jack, because Jack's just flamboyant personality, everything's been boisterous and loud, and then we got Charles here who's going to be the quiet, the stoic, the tough guy. Very cool stuff, and I'm going to be very intrigued to see where Anne sits in the middle of all these things. I think that's very cool. So, we're docked in, I'm pretty sure we're docked in Nassau now, and our Anne's like, oh, let's go get a drink, Mary, let's just chill. We got time to spare, but our guy who was at the beginning of the issue who wanted to kill Mary, his name is Biff, he's like, I'm going to start a mutiny, and we're going to see what goes from that. So he goes into the bar with them, he's like, I'm going to, do drinks with Anne, see what happens, but already Anne just was like, something's up about this guy, I don't know what it is, but if he wants to attack me or come at me, I'll know in an instant. But her drink gets spiked, and Biff poisons her. She almost dies and passes out. Biff's like, I'll leave him, it's fine, nothing matters, we're good here. But it's Mary who saves Anne and just like, I guess, I don't know, just sticks her fingers and vomits everything out and snaps back to reality. She's like, what the hell just happened? I was poisoned. Dick Biff. Every Biff sucks, don't they? I mean, what's a cool Biff? Name one cool Biff. There isn't any. So the boat takes off without him. So now we are stranded on the island with Anne and Mary, and I think this is gonna kind of tie into the overall idea of this story, and it's the adventures of Anne Bonny. We're gonna see her not just on the ship with Jack. We're gonna see her go on all these other ships and have a lot of cool stuff going on there. I'm very intrigued by this book, and we do get. I don't know if there's like an actual historical ship or relevance to this, but we end the book, there is a female pirate ship where all the crew members are female, and they're like, hey, what are you doing? I'm pretty sure, we are going to steal that boat or something. And I don't know if that's like from history or not. I'd be very curious to see if it is. I'm not sure. If you guys know, please let me know. This is really great. I really do like this book. The pirate stuff is fantastic, and Bonny is a fantastic lead, and somebody who definitely shows you all the rougher sides of this time period, and especially when it comes to the pirate stuff, because she is perpetually she's the outsider for all of it, because she's not the man. She's never truly going to fit in whatever ship she's on. So I'm very curious to see how this is going to play out going forward, because this book was great. I absolutely loved it. And I hope a lot of people pick up this book, because I want to succeed and I want to see more of it. Stephanie Phillips, who wrote Butcher in Paris, which is another book I thought was very fascinating, she's fantastic. And I'm going to go on a limb. I'm just going to say it. This might be my favorite comic book of 2020. It's 2 issues in, but it's safe for me to say I think it might be, because it's just that good and I love it a lot. So that is A Man Among Ye number 2, and I'm going to give it a rating of 9 out of 10. So thank you guys so much for watching this review. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. As always, you can check me out on Instagram, Patreon, Twitter, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one. Have fun, stay safe. Don't know why I did that. Good luck.